from VC, PE, IPO to public market. So last year, US had about more than $300 billion in VC deployment. In the PE space, they have more than $1.2 trillion, huge. In the IPO stage, they recorded 90 listings with a total value of $39 billion. But what I want to point out is 70% of these IPO are actually coming from VC-backed or PE-backed companies. That's amazing numbers. And that's the reason why I think US always maintain a very high market cap to GDP ratio. And last year, that number is more than 220%. Why this is important? Because this is the next slide I'm going to take to next. 8 out of the 10 largest companies in the world today used to be VC-backed or PE-backed. And you can see all the names here, NVIDIA, Alphabet, Apple. I think in the next few months, we're going to see more names because we have a lot of AI company listing, we have a lot of space company listing. And this is important because when I look at this, I realize that the depth of the US market is not coincident. It's actually the result of a very long horizons of VC and PE-backed company maturing enough and becoming the pillars, the flagship company on the listed market. So now, I just have 2 more slides. So this slide is very important because we're trying to put together a holistic view from VC to PE to IPO to public market in Vietnam. Honestly, I think VC market, we are on trajectory because we have a rebound while our neighboring country hasn't had a rebound yet. And more importantly, the rebound is driven by very important sector, especially the AI. So I think we are on track. PE, yeah, no need to say again, but we have a record year, right? So everything is good. When I look at the public market, actually for the past 5 years, our market cap to GDP ratio has increased from somewhere 62% to close to 80%. So given the target of the government is to increase this number to 120% by 2030, I'm confident that we're on the right path. But what is really important, what is the missing piece is this capital flow. When we look at the third column, the IPO, I think for the past 5 years, when we look at all the IPO in Vietnam, we haven't seen any VC-backed or PE-backed companies listing. And for the past 5 years, we also don't see science and technology company listing on the market. And I think this is the missing gap right now, the bottleneck, the structural gap that we need to address. And I think in order for us to be able to address this and open up the IPO flow, we will have a lot of chance to deepen the market. And at the same time, we will have a lot of chance to create the next flagship company from all the science technology sectors. And I want to end with this inspirational photo. So sorry, Thomas, I have to compete with you. So I put here the 10 strategic technology sectors that Nathan also mentioned in his speech. I think this is very critical because these are the right sector that our government already done a lot of research and put a lot of efforts into promoting it. I think with a seamless capital flow, the next flagship company in Vietnam will come out of these sectors. And what really needs to happen is for all the foreign investors in this room to support us with patient capital, and then from the government side to support with the right policy, and we take these companies public and become the next flagship company in Vietnam. And we're doing that, so in 2035, Vietnam should become the new global innovation hub in the world. So thank you very much for your attention.